Well, welcome back, and today we're going to show you one of the attachments we got for the RK24. We picked this up a couple months back when it was kind of cold, so we got a pretty good deal when it's winter outside. So, you don't really buy something like this when there's snow. So they sell them a little cheaper, so that's the best time. Don't always buy them off season, But if you buy this time of year, you probably pay another $20, maybe $40 more for this attachment. This is just like a rake, a nice big rake actually. It comes in a box. And it just comes in sections, so you're going to have to put it all together, and it takes at least 2 people to put this together because someone's going to have to help you hold it. This part here was probably the hardest to put that together. Just having 2 people, you can probably actually use 3. But then after that, we started them on the back of something like this. These went on really fast. We just put them on, and then my wife would hook them on there, and then I just tighten them up. Just went through and tighten them all up. But the reason why we bought it is because I got a lot of trees. The branches fall. Nature takes its course, and every year, we're using this here. We're using a rake, and we're raking around trees. We like to keep the place, looking, half decent, But we've had a lot of high winds, and I'm for sure everybody's had those here lately. So we needed to cut it down, cut our time down a little bit, make things a little easier. Since you have the tractor, that's what we decided to do. Okay, we're going to show you guys how this thing works. Now, it is a little difficult when you first put it on there, what the best way you would like to use it. Some people, they tilt back and they drag it. Some people like it straight up and down and just something like this here, and you're pulling. But you notice like your rakes, most of your rakes, they have a little bit of an angle. Of course, this is a lot heavier. I don't advise anybody, if they wanted to, it's up to them, but to use it to rake grass, unless you're in a field someplace, because it does bring up sod. It is heavy enough that it's going to go down in this kind of, finger clog, what do you want to call it, claw. I'm going to go ahead and run it, and we're going to rake a little bit here so you can see how it works. And then, like I said, once you get used to using it, it works really well. Okay, there you go. Well, like I said, once you get used to using this, then you kind of you kind of learn how it works. I just drug it in a corner there, and I have a deck on the bottom underneath of this. I have that floating deck, and of course, when you want to really use it, probably take that deck off of. I was just kind of showing you how it works. Like I said, it's really nice attachment for like around home, especially like I call it the Mike's little backyard, and that's basically what we use it for. And it's a lot of fun. So you have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Hit the like button. I really appreciate that. You guys have a day. Be safe.